Hello, and today we're going to try out some Shadow Studios, some Wizards of Shadows. Running, running. Is this something for you or a watermark? Okay. I heard audio before. There we go. Not sure what I did with the music. I lost it. Why is the camera LIE shift, move, teleport, left click, throw TP sphere, middle mouse click. So I'm just going to back out so I can get my sound back. Ooh, a little shift there. No big deal. Okay. Credits. Options we've looked at. Alright, there's my music. Level select. So I'm going to first try to just play this from, I didn't want to do that, from the beginning and pretend I'm playing just through your normal whole game. We'll see what you guys got there, and then depending on time and how much stuff, we'll go through each of these if need be. I thought I had mouse, camera, FOV. Oh, there we go. Oh, it wasn't letting me do that when I first got in. Let me start. Yeah, I have my mouse and my camera, so I have to click. I still don't have camera. Right mouse. Still don't have camera. Still don't have camera. Alright, went to menu, now I have camera again. What is the point of that? So I'm noticing on here, just looking at all this stuff, first of all, you have your HUD overlapping, so you might want to remove that. Or put the stuff in front of the HUD. Just in case you have later menus that are bigger. I'm noticing, like, I right click and the camera will zoom in, but I don't see anything about right click, so I'm not 100% sure what that is doing and why I'm doing it. But throw TP sphere, okay. Maybe this is supposed to be your left click, because it says left click in your controls. Left mouse click to aim. Sorry about that. But here, left click, I swing obviously. And here, left click, I'm assuming I'm swinging still. Yeah. Assume it's right click to use your stuff, and then you can middle mouse. Why am I middle mousing now? Middle mouse. Maybe I threw too many out? I don't know. So, I'm sorry about this, but just from the beginning, again, this is the start, so I'm assuming in playing through your game, I know you guys might not be there yet, but start off with giving the player, an overall objective, just telling me, hey, get to the end of the level, kill 10 people, last 5 minutes, collect 3 things, whatever it is, just so we can know what we gotta generally do in this area. If you're gonna have people that I can interact with, from a distance, let me know. Or you can do the classic exclamation point, question mark, things like that, to help let the people know that, hey, this guy says something for you, not just an enemy. I would obviously have this a little bit better spaced out so I can read everything. Learn the ropes. Reach the radio tower. Find the med kit. Kill enemies. Hello, recruit. Here's where you can view your quests. You can see your active quests at any time by pressing L. You can also view your inventory by pressing I and P for pause. Accept. What I would like to see, since I'm playing with quests, is... Okay. Yeah. I would like to have that pop up by default. Okay. And just because you have kill enemies, I see a teleport 0 out of 3. How do I get teleports back? I see kill enemies just in case it's kill a lot of enemies. You don't want to have kill 10 enemies on the level, but then one of them is hard to find. So let the player know that you have 10 enemies to kill, 20 to kill. That way they can kind of keep track a little bit. Did that even work? That went back up. It just went back up. It doesn't look like your sliders are saving. So just first off with your combat, I'll have to talk to you guys and maybe get a feel of how much combat you're trying to do, like what game would combat be like. But if I hit left click a bunch of times, left, and then stop, they're still animating, like, so you're capturing all that input. What you probably want to do is just have windows. So I hit the attack button once, and so you're going to have startup frames with the arm coming back. You're going to have active frames of them actually hitting, swinging, and that's when it will do damage. And then you're going to have recovery frames. That's usually when you see the weapon going back into position. Now what normally happens is you guys want to have the input for your next combo move during your recovery frames, like right at the end of your active frames. I'm still taking damage, I don't know why. But that way, it's only registering the input for your combo after your next frame. All right, that's getting a little much. So it should just be pressing. And I should do all 3 combos. It looks like they were taking double damage. I'll have to see how your combat is. E to interact. I'm not getting anything. E to interact. Not getting anything. Alright, this guy. Okay, you don't have... You got some little collision work that needs to be done, because you can get too close to your guys and run up on them. There you go. I'm not jumping at all. I'm just hitting WASD. I just ran into them. Ah. One, and you got hit again, and you see his life. Took life, dead. He took life twice. So it seems like it's when it's coming back. I don't know if your active frames are too long. Can I pick this stuff up? I can. Is it in my inventory? No. So, I don't know if it's just because I can't even hear music now, but I turned it down. So I don't know if you have game sounds that I can't hear, but when I pick stuff up, they play a sound. I would actually show it flashing and maybe going into the inventory. So 2 other things about your combat. Sorry for jumping around, but just how I'm seeing things as I'm seeing them. Is obviously we talked about the timing. There's two other things you can do. One, let's pretend this is an enemy. I'm what? We're there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares in between us. And I attack. Okay, you got movement. Okay, good. 1, 2, 2, 3. You might want to still do the movement on your 2 and your 3. That way, if your enemy's backpedaling or if you have any little bit of knockback, stagger in your damage, you'll keep up with the enemy rather than, oh, I gotta stop my combo, move up, start again. Stop my combo, move up, start again. You'll just kind of stick with them. The second part is, those you've seen in other games, with Batman, Spider-Man, all that fun stuff is a real easy one to see. They'll have a little bit of not only homing to go towards them, not only magnetism to go towards them, but they'll have a little bit of homing. So if I'm a little off in my, my cone, so to speak, my frustum, my view area, if an enemy is just close enough, let me try this. I'll have to die. But if their enemy is close enough, I'll actually, instead of just walking forward and missing them nonstop, I'll actually turn and home into them. And that way, if the AI is strafing around or backpedaling a little bit, moving, they won't just all of a sudden, oh, now he's 1 degree off and I miss. You keep people in front of you with that. Got some sprint going on, okay? I'm assuming that's your sprint meter in the bottom right. It looks like, okay, now it's working. Okay. So if I use my sprint, it starts going down, I let go of sprint, it starts refilling, and I hold sprint again, it'll be constantly refilling while I'm actually taking away. So it looks like actually, I'm sprinting, I let go, sprinting again, okay. Sprinting, let go, sprinting, I'm not sprinting, it's going to take a little bit of time. Even though the bar is doing that, the character is not actually moving any faster. I'm stopping my sprint meter from filling up while I'm holding shift, but I'm not actually even sprinting, so locking myself out of sprint. I got to stop totally. E to interact. You got movables? Oh. I can't. Oh, that was for that. I'm sorry. That wasn't. Why is this so big? So obviously, if you want people to move stuff around, you're gonna later on have these boxes be visually different than other boxes. You can also have stuff like scrape marks to help show ideas. Picked up what looked like a gas can, but I don't see a gas can anywhere. I know I had this before, so I assumed I would pick up the second one, multiples. It still says 1. You see how he just moved right there when I hit him? Again, if your character didn't move forward, in which it doesn't in the second and third attack, if it doesn't move forward, they're gonna, eventually be able to get out of range. Been killing people. I assume this middle bar is XP. I haven't seen that go up at all. Okay. I can sprint while pushing and waste my meter, but doesn't actually, make me move faster. I mean, if it's going to waste my meter, actually let me move faster, or obviously don't let the player sprint while pushing. Uh-oh. Felt like I was stuck for a second. You have a double jump? Yeah, you do. Again, I would like to see, what I'm picking up. 1 gas can, 50 gas, whatever it equals. Just looking at the level now. No, I don't want to do that. You know what I forgot? Why did I hurt myself? Why did I die? Can I do that again? Okay, I'm hurting myself again. Hurt myself again. Jumping and attacking. Jump, attack, attack, attack. Jump, attack, 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 jump. And now I'm taking big chunks of it. I don't know if visually, or not visually, but hidden technically, as I'm jumping, if I'm hitting my own collision volumes during attacks. I assume red is health potions, so let's see if we can get that to work. I don't have any. Okay. Pick you up. Oh. Actually, I'm not even attacking right now. And I'm taking damage. Do you have fall damage? Is that what it is? Am I taking fall damage from a double jump? No. That's not good. That is... Why you let me do that? Let me kill myself. Spikes do damage? Yep. So, if I take damage from falling, then that means... I don't know if you guys want to do more damage based on distance. Obviously, I'm taking damage just from double jumping. So, yeah. Okay, let's look at this some more, and then maybe we'll go to the other levels. See what you guys got. When you run out of stamina, you can play a stamina sound, like an out of breath sound, flash to the bar until it fills back up. I don't know what those were. I assume they were teleport pads, but I already have 3. They definitely work on your collision so they can't, jump up on each other or fly off each other. I've seen that a few times. Oh, there you go. And while attack 1 looks good, it might be a tad slow for going into 2, but not bad. I'm still taking damage somehow. 1, 2. I'm not getting third out. 1, 2. I don't know why. 1, 2. 1, 2. There's third somehow came out. Maybe 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A little bit slow. A little bit slow on the second one, not bad. Decent amount slow on the other one. You see right there, that's a good example of the homing. If I had homing, it'd be a little bit easier to hit him. because I'm locked in the direction for the whole animation. So like that right there. Get out of here. Oh, I'm gonna die. I gotta get out of here. So I'm unsure on what the win condition is for this. This is what I was talking about with giving me an objective. I'm getting gas, but I don't see anything that requires gas to use. I went over here. Something that's cool to do with AI. You got your AI patrolling around, right, not seeing the player. But then when it gets in range and the AI sees the player, you can have them, make a little emote, make a little sound like they've seen the player. Think of, not saying you have to do the same sound, but think of Metal Gear. Exclamation point, letting the player know that they've been seen, they've been spotted. With this much platforming going on, do you guys want to allow for air control? Like I can turn obviously, but if I jump, hold forward and jump, and then I start holding backwards, obviously because you don't have it, I won't move backwards. But should I be able to pinpoint where I want to land by doing that? How do I actually teleport to it? Left click, aim, G. Okay. Do I pick it back up? No, I just wasted it. No. See, like right there would have been nice for a little bit of air control. I'm not saying you guys have to do it, but a lot of things with platforming allow that. That way you can pinpoint it. I'm trying to get across over here to see what's going on. Actually, oh, a little too far. And just a question, since I just did that, what happens if I have multiple things out? Hey, I won. That was the end. See, so even right there, hey, get to the top of get to the radar, the radio station, and then hopefully the player can see this is the radio station that I need to get to. And then obviously if there's objectives for power this, to turn this on, to get to the door, to do the things, you'd have that listed out. But yeah, hey, you get to the radar station. You can even do something like when the player starts, kind of show the radar station. Camera's up in the air somewhere looking down on it. And like, get to the radar, or I keep saying radar, sorry. Radio station, looks like a radio tower. And then you can have the camera translate, alert down to its actual position. That way they know where they're going. Okay. Exit the main menu. Let's look at some level selects. Inventory. Okay. Inventory. Am I supposed to find things for my inventory? Think. Nothing. I don't take fall damage here. Nope, well, I'm taking damage now. Whoa. Yeah, you really need to look at your fall damage, because that seems to be a little random. Of when it happens, well, it's not really random when it happens, it's random how much it takes. Sometimes I get hit for a little, sometimes I get hit for a lot. Picked up 2 gas cans, nothing in the inventory. Okay. Pick these up. I can. Nothing in the inventory. We'll select. Let's go across. Quest log. I'm assuming this is just this. Find the general. You got separated from the general. Who last seen running into one of the buildings to get away from the enemies. Please find him. Accept. Just double, triple checking. Got inventory here. I realize that some things might not be connected in the same exact way through all of them. Locate a med kit. The general is looking for medical supplies. Can you find some? Yes. Oh. Can I look at both of these at the same time? No? Just one? It says incomplete? It says complete. Find the general. Is this the general? I don't think so. He got scared and just ran away. Seen that? I'm just cheating so I can look a little bit faster at stuff. Oh, come on. Alright, it's fine in general, even though I didn't pick up the quest. Can't pick that up. Might be too far, might be collision issues. Oh, fire does damage. Pick up gas can. Oh, I have a gas can now, actually. Use. Drop one, drop all. Obviously, I shouldn't have used that. You probably don't want, with certain items, you probably don't want to allow them to use it. Can you climb this? No. Where's the general? Update my car insurance. Not in that building, I can't get in. I don't think I can get in that one. I don't think I can get in this one. Just make sure that, you know, for the final version, the general is, you know, looks like a general. No collision on these houses. Oh, we got a radar dish. Satellite dish. Is this where the general is? Either you can work on lighting in here, obviously. Something else you can do is if you're going to have areas like this where it gets dark, you can have like a little light around your player. That way it'll kind of simulate, you know, normal visual distance. He's got to be... No. No. So unlike the radio station, you're probably not going to want to show them, hey, here's right where the... Maybe you do. You're not going to want to show them, hey, here's right where the general is, but you know, you got to find him. But maybe you can give them some hints as to where he might be. I don't know if it's randomly in the level that you guys plan on doing it, but He's on the top floor of something, or he's in the back room, or the one with the satellite dish. Hey, are you the general? No. These we looked at. I don't know where the general's at. But I mean, I'm getting quests and doing them, so. Okay. Level select, NPC interact. My assumption is this is just about interacting with NPCs. So I hit E. Took you long enough to get here. I don't have all day. Get inside, talk to him. He has a job for you. He's over by the white truck. So let's try C. Nothing happens at C. So obviously make sure you update that stuff. You got them playing parts. Again, just like feedback from the other one, I would put icons above their heads. If you do this for text a lot, not just for these guys, but in other spots like Eat or Interact and things of that nature, what I really like to do for these is have your text as one color, and then your shortcut / action a different color. So it'd be like, press C to talk would all be one color, and then the letter C and the word talk might be a different color, like all white, and then C and talk are red. That way it kind of stands out. What a playing part? Parts like that, you guys can think about games nowadays. Lots of highlights around it, or might be hovering a little bit, a little sparkly, a little glowy around it. Notice the dialogue text did not go away. After you grab it, maybe I didn't finish talking to him. I'd like to know who Bobby is. This is Bobby. I got the basement one, alright. I did not see if he told me where the part was, so. My biggest issue with these is just being I got those quests, but they're not showing up here. Would just be seeing them live, like in real time, them being updated, like quest logs, quest tracker that you see in games. Not only that, being able to tell what I picked up. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Oh, I killed myself. Really got to fix that thing. Okay, you can interact with people. Stats. A way to see my stats? Kill all AI. Pick up health potion. Okay. Pick up stamina potion. Okay. Whoa. So that was it looks like a combination of your. I don't have my camera anymore. I have to left click to camera now? Because now I'm moving my mouse and nothing. Zoom, now I have it back. Okay. Oh, my camera again. That's going to get annoying. So that was a combination of your collision problem that I mentioned before and your fall damage. These just knocked me way back. That's where your homing would be nice. So you see the problem here? He doesn't die when he falls down there, but guess what happens to me when I go down there to get him? Yeah, exactly. So no offense, but with all that, I'm probably not going to go run around trying to kill all the AI here. You probably don't want to have pickups blocking you. Probably want to be able to run through those. Oh, okay. Definitely going to have to fix that. Fix your fall damage. Combat. All right. Some of the comments might be the same because I've been looking at combat before. I'm assuming I'm just supposed to beat people up here. Are you trying to tell me anything? See, like that's a good example of your collision stuff still on the enemies. So watch out for that. So it's good that you have obviously the life bar and life bars going down. Obviously these guys are testing and you have some before, but just make sure at least play a hit reaction, an animation, and then play. You can add an effect, visual effect, sound effect, but at very worst, flash them red. Same thing for the player. When he takes damage, flash them red. That way, at worst case, bare bones placeholder, we know why things are happening. Why am I taking damage? Because I got hit. Okay. I don't know if these are like different AI. Well, the other one was AI. This was just combat. I already gave you combat in the beginning part of the stuff, the video. Sometimes I don't take a lot of damage, and sometimes I take a lot. The menu, select combat. See what we got going on here with combat AI. Whoa. Welcome to. So if you're going to do this, what I would do is pop this up like on a quad on a pop up and have don't have anything going on in the game. Let the user read it and hit OK to continue. Welcome to the combat gauntlet. Defeat all the enemies and find the hidden area to win. Be careful. Don't try to leave the city or you will regret it. Collect any items that you can find. All right. So again, with the objective of defeat all enemies, it'd be nice if you told me how many enemies were in the level. Are there 50? Are there 5? It looks like you got a big level, so I would really like to know how many enemies I have. And I just wailed on that guy and hit him once. And we're really going to need to clean up the combat. Tighten it up. What I usually tell people, depending on where you are with combat and what you want to do with it, my suggestion would be just put it off to the side and start a new one. Because rather than worrying about second hit, third hit, all that fun stuff, what I want to be able to do is cleanly and nicely do one attack, and have that work perfectly, nicely, all the time, every time. Then once you have that, then it's just stringing more stuff into your attack windows, timing frames, stuff like that. If you can do one, you can do a combo stringing it together. Right now, you guys aren't even doing one nicely, so putting 2 more at the end of it isn't really helping. It's just adding more work for you to fix rather than just the one and tweaking that. Flight. I haven't flown yet. Okay. A lot of this stuff, I'm guessing here. Uh-oh. Yeah, obviously I'm not getting the flight. If you have flight or anything like this where you start changing attributes of the player in swim mode, jump mode, flight mode, make sure you have an icon or something somewhere that shows them, hey, you're in this mode right now. Power-ups. Well, no more power-ups. I don't know what's going on there. I didn't even read what I was in, so sorry about that. Traps. I don't know why it spawned like that. Let me see if we can figure that out. Traps. I wonder if it's because I'm coming from no level. Traps. And yeah, now it's nice and dark. And it's going to take a while for the light to come on. Okay. Traps. E to interact, and then, you know, put a little E, a bracket with E in the middle of it. Use my traps. Huh. So again, here's a great example. Flash me red, play a hurt sound, play an animation. I don't care if it's the right sound, the right animation, the right effect. It's more about you guys getting the placeholders, the calls in. So watch camera stuff and being this close to the ceiling. Either clamp it inside or let it go outside. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Bunch of steam. Is the steam a trap? Because it doesn't seem like it. Oh, the spike trap. Probably something Jose mentioned, but what they like to do for these is, you know, well, you have it to just, it's not a timer. Yours is just standing on it, right? I don't know. If it's a timer, you know, have the little indication of like a little bit of the spikes start coming out, then they shoot out. They give the player a timing of when it's about to happen. This is a little unfair. Like, I just literally can't see anything. Is there a mode that I'm supposed to be using to see through stuff? Or something like that? I have no idea. Let's try this again. Try better gamer mode. I see a box. I don't know what's... Because like this, like... Unless you have the camera up against the wall to help get rid of your actual particles that you're doing, then you can't even see that trap. Is that what it is? Is that the box I'm hitting spawning smoke, so if I don't hit that box, it doesn't spawn? Oh, okay. Very hard to tell. It looks like the end. Oh, no. It'd be nice to, you know, be able to hear all the sounds every time they're shooting and stuff like that. But that's a trap, I guess? Well, there was a smoke button that I hit. Oh, I didn't know you had pits now. Okay. Yeah, I think either you need to make it so that I understand that the smoke is a trap and supposed to be a hindrance, or you need to make it to where, like, if I do hit the smoke trap, is it just smoke there forever now? Like, does it eventually go away, and then thus making me take more time, so I have a lower score from beating the level? But it just seems like if you don't know and you accidentally hit one of those, you really mess up your visibility. Whereas if you know about it, you're almost never hindered because you'll never hit them. You almost have it. I want to see an area with two of those. lined up next to each other, and that way you have to like shoot, move, shoot with one pass, shoot with one pass, shoot with one pass. Yep. Is there any problem with this? Doesn't look like it. You're just messing with people. Okay. Not this time. No, I found it. Yay. Okay, cool. Flight traps teleport. E to interact. Get into the temple. Let me see if can I read everything from here. Yeah, okay. Welcome, stranger. I know you want to loot the treasure inside the temple across the river. Let me help you with that. First, enter the temple requires 2 stone keys to open the door. Awesome. Second, here are some teleport charges you can use. Use them wisely. So I only have 3 then? So I don't know how easy it will be for you guys, but what would be nice is if you can look into the trajectory setup so I can see where I'm going to throw it, where it's going to land. Because sometimes until you get used to it, you might be like, oh, I want to go across the river and I only have 3 of these. Oh, well, no, I can't do anything. Now I'm... And then also with your thing, with your teleport, what's to stop people from going too far, so to speak? I can hit E multiple times. Was that an extra teleporter? Alright, you got more stuff for me to play with. See, like that right there? I would have been nice to know that it's not going to make it. Those look the same, but I can't interact with it. Now we got traps and teleporting, okay. Honestly, with the other level, I think you guys got enough going on. You don't need smoke. But that's up to you guys. Alright, I'm lost. Yeah, okay. I'm lost? That's not what I wanted. And like this smoke is not nearly as bad as the other one. Traps teleport hill. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what that means. I'm gonna run up a hill. Yeah. 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 Whoa. Uh-oh. don't know if you have the animations or like look into when you're sprinting. Look at your character's position, and when you're sprinting, maybe lean them forward a little bit more. Because right now, this visually they look exactly the same. Let's take a look at that one. Oh, I thought I would die. So now I have no more teleports, right? Okay. And how does the user get more? Are they just, that's part of the puzzle? You're stuck with only 3 of them? Can you get more? Can you upgrade and hold 4? I want to check that other side. But even if I do only have 3 of them, I see the potential to need, unless I don't know what to do yet, potential to need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pads, 5 teleports. Oh, maybe not. Oh. You know, and this is a great example of having air control. Like I barely have air control here. Oh, you have a pad right here. Okay. Okay. I see where you're going with that. Yep. You just gotta. It's really, I think, air control and your fall damage is killing me. Obviously, killing me, but making it very hard. I can't tell what's supposed to be happening. They're just running in because right here it looks like I'm slowing. Oh, I'm not a sprint. That's why. I'm not too sure what this is for, or what to do here. So yeah, definitely combat-wise, I would look at your enemy-to-player collision stuff. Traversal-wise, I would look into some air control. I would definitely look into your fall damage because that's killer. You can fall off a box and get hurt and die. All right, let me know if you guys have any issues, questions. Obviously, as you guys get further throughout the month, we'll look at it more and more and have better and better feedback and more feedback. All right, let me know if there's anything I can help you guys with.